They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool, but it was obvious, like, ooh. One day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful. And maybe I'll call you my sweetheart.
Hey y'all, welcome to today's video. So glad that you can join me. This is part 2 from last week's part 1. And it is a chatty video, but we are getting it done. I know it's taken a really long time to get my kitchen done, but this is a really long video. I am trying to consolidate a 3 to 4 hour video and just break it down to what I can get. I don't want to bore you guys with like a 4-hour video, so I'm breaking it down. Looks like there's going to be 3 parts, so hopefully this Wednesday I can get part 3 up to you guys, and then we'll move on to something else. But I'm glad to bring you a lot of motivation, a lot of cleaning motivation, and if you like this kind of video, please give me a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe if you're not already.
As he sang, she started to dance, grabbed his arm and took his hand. He held her close under the moonlight as they kept on dancing. And now they're singing their love song, and they sing it kind of beautiful, calling each other sweetheart. I promise nobody can get in their way or steal the show. They're in love now, and I wanted you to know.
I'm always one step behind, wishing I could read your mind, but I'm ready. Yeah, never ready. I wish I could have made it stop the first time that you stood me up. I wasn't ready, yeah, never ready. Like a forbidden fruit, I'm still craving for, I'm still wanting more, yeah. I know just what to do, but still I want all of you. Oh please, just give my heart a break. It's more than I can take. First you say you love me and you promise you will change. Suddenly you're gone, always on the run, playing with my feelings that you do it just for fun. Just for fun. Are you ever sorry? Tell me what's your deal. Do you ever wonder how I really feel? Every time you turn your back, I wish I was done with that. Many times I try to start all over. Oh please, give my heart a break. More than I can take. First you say you love me and you promise you will change. Suddenly you're gone, always on the run, playing with my feelings and you do it just for fun.
We were undiscovered, didn't care for one another, you and I. You and I. Thought I was okay, till something in me changed, don't know why. Don't know why. You got me high, but I'm sober. You make me lonely when I'm by myself. I should be free, but I'm hoping that we could be something in the end, something more than friends.
Okay, so that's like that's a new wreath that I just recently purchased, and I was really if you hang it on the hook itself, then it kind of leans because it has lights and it has a battery pack. So the battery pack kind of weighs it down. If you hear barking in the background, that is my daughter, my oldest daughter, Laura's dogs. They have severe separation anxiety with her, and she left about an hour ago to go to work. And so they just go crazy all day. Her TV is on with like bird noises because she Googled like how to calm dogs that suffer from separation anxiety, and that's what they said. So she's got her TV on with bird noises, and you know, they're very skittish with me because they're still in a strange environment. So and I'm not gonna lock my dogs up so that her dogs can roam and be scared the whole day and not go potty for me, because she didn't want me to put him out, because the one dog, the male dog, he's very like, he's run away from her before. That's how scared he gets. So and plus Beans, he's just 5 months. I don't want to lock him up all day. And he's used to, you know, before she moved in, he had to roam the house all day long because we don't have a collar for him. Plus, he's just too small to be outside all day long. And Memphis, I only let him out for a couple of hours in the morning and then a couple hours in the evening. He doesn't stay out all day long, especially with it warming up. So he comes in, and him and Beans will play for a little while, but then he goes in his kennel. Especially now because he had just recently had surgery on his arm and both of his eyes. So we still have to keep him, his arm is still swollen, so we still have to keep him, he's 9 months old, so you can imagine trying to keep calm a 9-month-old Great Dane. So that's what I'm trying to do, and it's just nearly impossible, but I'm trying to do the best that I can with, you know, what knowledge of dogs I have. It's been a long time since I had puppies, and it's been years, and I've only had one puppy my entire life, and I worked all day, so she of course was kennel crate trained. So being home with these and trying to walk around, especially with him, he's under my feet all day long. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I was putting the dishes up in this cabinet over here, unloading the dishwasher, which is something I normally don't do because it hurts my back. But I just went ahead and did it because I needed to clean. I want to clean out my sinks. I want to clean everything. But I was doing that, and when I came down, he was right there, so I almost tripped over him. So it's just something that I have to make myself get used to, that I have this small dog, because Memphis, I don't have to worry about. You know, he's house trained. He's just a big dog. He's probably the size of my 12-year-old now, probably bigger. But when I pull him up, his two front paws, we're head to head. So he's a big dog, and I'm 5'3".
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind all the smokers in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby, you got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living adventure times. Another drink and I'll go anywhere. The way you smell, like a flash in the universe. You are illuminating. I don't really care about the people in the bar line. I don't really mind all the who goes doing stage dives. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention, so you were saying I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Told you I could never let you go. I'm not so sure you believe me, but if I mean to show you, I will never let you go. No, 'cause you don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Shooting me with words, but I won't let them bruise. Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you, 'cause it will ricochet. I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. 'Cause I don't care about you anymore, so you can't hurt me like you did before. Let me tell you, not because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. I don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful, it's just not right. Not because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. Like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet. I used to let it in, all the things you said. You try to turn me into somebody else, but it will ricochet. I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. 'Cause I don't care about you anymore, so you can't hurt me like you did before. Let me tell you, not because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. I don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful, it's just not right. No, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away.
just wanted to quickly show you that I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Jamie's Journey. I think everybody loves her, but it was funny because on her video she was cleaning her stove and I was cleaning my stove, so I thought that was kind of funny. But my husband actually went and bought new drip pans for our stove. This stove, so when we bought the house, the stove was in the house. It was brand new, supposed to be brand new, the stove and the dishwasher, and which was great. But they're like the bottom of the brand that that you would get. Like if I went shopping myself for a stove, I would not pick the stove out. First of all, when we bought this house, my youngest was 3 and then Seth was 6. So Bella was 3, Bella wasn't even 3 yet, she was 2, and then she was gonna be 3 that at the end of that month when we moved in. And then Seth was 6. So the buttons, if you notice, the buttons are all here on the front. So we had to put a gate here to keep her from coming in the kitchen all the time. So if I were in the kitchen cooking, she was there screaming, so I'd have to get her and put her in her high chair or a booster seat or something and give her snacks so that I could cook dinner or clean or whatever it was that I was doing. So but that's here nor say. But anyways, like I was saying, if I was gonna buy a stove, like I said, this is not something that I would pick out for myself. Now, I'm not saying that I don't appreciate it. I'm very blessed to have new appliances, in 2013 when we bought this house. They're now 10 years old, so when we redo this kitchen, we're replacing both. Our refrigerator is stainless steel, microwave not so much, but I like the stainless steel appearance. And I also like the stoves with like big hoods, so like get rid of this cabinet up here and the hood go all the way up into the however they do it, I don't know, but that's the kind of stove that I would like to have. And like the glass top, I like the glass top stoves. I don't really like the drip pans and all this. To me, they're too messy, they're too fussy, they're just too much to clean. And sometimes we buy these little foil plates to sit in there, and I don't have any right now. And I like having those because sometimes it protects the drip pans from getting anything on it. I know this for a fact just by the weight of the different drip pans. But these, the ones that my husband just bought, it says porcelain coated drip bowl set, and it says that it is stain resistant. So I'm hoping that it won't stain up like those did, because I really don't like those kind of drip pans. But I'm gonna wash them off with Dawn Power Wash. So I knew Dawn Power Wash was good, but I didn't realize like how good it was. Like I just went, and I didn't film it because I really just needed to get it. I just really needed to get it done. There was something in my laundry, not my laundry, but my daughter's laundry, that she failed to put in her own laundry when she did her wash. That has a little bit of staining on it, and I didn't want it to sit out any longer, so I used Shout, and I just saturated both sides with Shout, and I'm really hoping that the stain comes out, because this item, it's a bag and it's really not ours. It's one of her friends, and I hate it when she takes things from her friend, or she doesn't steal them, they lend them to her, and I hate it because she doesn't really take good care of that stuff. And we've been on her about it, don't borrow things from friends, don't lend them things, because stuff happens. And she's lent things to friends that never came back, which I'm not picky about stuff like that. I don't care if your child wants it, that's fine, I don't care. But I care when my child breaks it or stains it or tears it up, or my son was playing with somebody's tablet once, and we were at our old house that we used to rent, and it was all hardwoods, and the tablet fell off the bed, and it cracked the screen. And the mother was irritated, but the father said don't worry about it, and we offered to buy them a new one, but they didn't. They said don't worry about it. Well, the father said don't worry about it. I think the mother was a little bit more peeved about it, but the father blamed the child for not being more responsible. And we actually ended up grounding our 2 children because they should have been more responsible with it as well. Well, no. It was Elora. It was the older one. It was when she had a friend over, and it was she had Seth in her room, and I think it was just a cord. It was plugged up in the wall, and the cord came across to the bed. So he walked and tripped over the cord, and it dragged the tablet down and broke it. So I offered to buy them a new one, and like I said, the father declined. So, you know, I hate it when things happen like that. So now I try to make sure that, you know, anything important, anything expensive that they want to bring over, even though the kid doesn't want to, I try to say, you know, I really don't want to be responsible for this item, so can you leave it with your parent, or, you know, just not, because it's, you know, my kids, I try to teach them to be responsible, and my husband too. My husband's more strict on my children than I am, which is fine. And I meant to say our children, not my children, but he's more strict, but which is very fine, very, you know, but I just wish that they would be more responsible, and we're teaching them. They know we're, you know, I lead by example. My husband does too, so they should know. And I tell my son all the time. So he's gotten better. He's gotten better. He's the one that's really rough. But anyways, so what I was saying about the power wash. What I was saying about the power wash is, so that thing was stained. So I put shout all over it. And then, so I was laying it on the washer and doing it, so shout sprayed all over my washer. So I was like, well, the washer and dryer need to be cleaned anyway. I didn't really get to the dryer because I want to do like a laundry room video. I want to go get a few pictures to hang up in there just to kind of make it more friendly in there. And we still haven't painted our cabinets that we have in there. They're not really cabinets, they're shelves. I don't know what we're going to do in there. Eventually we're going to do something. I just don't know what we're going to do. But for now, I want to repaint the shelves and fix it, you know, just make it look a little better than the way it looks now. So I think we're going to do that probably the same time that we replace this floor. So with that, so like I said, I'm getting so off track, you guys. I'm so sorry. But anyways, I was spraying the dish out, and it got all over the washer. So anyways, so the washer needed to be washed off because my husband works in construction, dirt everywhere, you know. I don't want to get off track again, but and my clothes were already in there, and I shout, and then put the bag in there, and then I got the power wash, and I went in there and was spraying it and cleaning it. And then so my washer and dryer both have like these brown, well they don't no more because of the power wash, but they had these brown like skid marks down on the side, both sides of, you know, where the lid comes down, the white side, because they're white and silver, but they had like brown skid marks on the side of the dryer, on the arm of the dryer. And I think I used like Clorox wipes before or something, but it would never come off. So I used power wash and a paper towel, and it came off just like that. So and then I washed, you know, I just cleaned the stove, and it looked like it looked kind of smeary with the method. So I just did some power wash, and it made it look better. So I really like this power wash. But that's what I wanted to say. And like, so now I have my old drip pans and the foil that I was telling you about. I'm going to throw these away, and I'm going to take my old drip pans and put them in the dishwasher and let them run in the dishwasher. And then I got to hand wash that pan. I thought I put water in there, but I wasn't on it. I'm going to hand wash that pan, and then I'm going to dry and put away all that stuff. And I still need to clean off this counter over here in the microwave, and get finished kind of with this counter. And then I'm going to put my burners back, but I'm going to see if my husband can go tonight or sometime and get some foil covers. And I want to clean down here, so I'm going to do that really quick. And that bottom drawer needs to be cleaned, so I'm going to do all this really quick. But I did remember to clean my hood, and I did remember to fix my camera so that y'all could see that. So let me clean the rest of it, and then I'll move on to that counter, and then we'll move on to the dining room. And hopefully my back will let me vacuum and mop, because I really need to do that. These rugs need to be washed. I have a like a rubber plastic mat right here. It's supposed to be better than like the hardwood when you stand on it. It's kind of rubbery, and it helps. I'd like to get more, but there's some decorative ones, but I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. But I would like to get more, one for my stove and one for my fridge. I won't need like that big rug once we replace the floor, but right now I have it there because of the big tear in the linoleum. I got tear spots everywhere in the linoleum, and having beans, it does not make it easier because he finds it and tears it even worse. So it's fine. You know, I love having my puppies anyways. So I'd rather keep my puppies than anything else. But I still got a lot to do. So, and the video is already gonna be super, super long. So let me turn Jamie back on and see what I can get done.
1, 2, 3, I don't know who else to be. 4, 5, 6, like they say I can't be fixed. 1, 2, 3, your attention's all I need. 4, 5, 6, don't let it slip. 1, 2, 3, I don't know who else to be. 4, 5, 6, like they say I can't be fixed. 1, 2, 3, your attention's all I need. 4, 5, 6, don't let it slip. I don't have any favorite, just give me any kind. Even if it hurts a bit, I think I will be fine. 24/7, all I do is procrastinate, procrastinate. My lesson. 24/7, all I do is procrastinate, procrastinate. Perfection. Perfection. 1, 2, 3, I don't know who else to be. 4, 5, 6, like they say I can't be fixed. 1, 2, 3, your attention's all I need. 4, 5, 6, don't let it slip. Some sort of an addiction, they all have a prediction. I think it's just some fiction, that I have an addiction, baby.
Okay, so my oven needs to be cleaned, but I don't think I have oven cleaner, and it's a self-cleaning oven, and I did that before, but I really didn't like how it turned out. So I'm going to try to find some of that oven cleaner and try to get in there and really clean it. And I need to take the door off and clean the door and get my husband to take that glass out so I can clean between the glasses. Because somehow crap gets in between there, and you just have to unscrew the screws that are on the top of the lid, of the, you know what I mean. But getting out of breath, y'all, and I'm getting hungry. It's 1:26 and I haven't eaten all day, and I've been cleaning since probably about 10 o'clock this morning, maybe a little earlier. But I definitely want to get my kitchen clean, and this is like the deepest I've ever cleaned it. Usually I just, make a video cleaning the counters and, doing the main stuff, but getting down and cleaning all this like this, I haven't done that in a while. And I can't get everything that I want to get because, one, I don't have enough time, and two, because I don't know when my husband's coming home, and I don't want to be cleaning when they're coming home because they're coming home from a construction site and they're just going to be throwing dirt everywhere, so it's going to be pointless anyways. But I'm going to text them, let them know what I'm doing anyways. There's so much more I need to do, so I will film what I can, but I'm definitely doing this in the kitchen and the table because I definitely want to get all that done. I definitely want to get this floor cleaned. So and I want to clean the glass on that, and I want to dust everything. All my wood needs to be deep cleaned. My cabinets need to be deep cleaned, so I'm going to try to do that. All this stuff, I want all this stuff off the walls. I'm going to try. Okay, friends, we're coming up on the end of this video. I hope that I was able to give you some sort of motivation today. Please remember to leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video, and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, part 3 will be up this Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching.
We can drive away. Oh yeah. Listen to